I told him that I got into a crash. The person hit me on back. It wasn't in my car, but it was in another car. They hit me back on.
On October 12th, 2023, in the evening in the state of New Mexico, a group of officers from the Traffic Patrol Unit were implementing a DUI checkpoint as part of a plan to control drivers under the influence of alcohol or drugs. While monitoring the lanes entering the checkpoint, officers spotted a dark-colored sedan approaching at a higher speed than the other vehicles. As the car approached the illuminated area, officers could clearly see its front bumper dragging on the road, creating a loud screeching sound and sending dust flying up behind it.
What starts as a routine DUI checkpoint is about to take a dramatic turn. Officers immediately notice something seriously wrong. A sedan barrels toward the checkpoint with its front bumper scraping the pavement, throwing sparks and debris behind it. But that's only the beginning. Within minutes, what appears to be a simple traffic stop evolves into a lengthy impaired driving investigation filled with unusual statements, conflicting explanations, and field sobriety tests that raise even more questions. Stay with us until the end because this encounter includes several critical decisions made by both the officer and the driver that could dramatically impact the outcome of the case. As you watch, ask yourself one question. Are these the actions of someone who is simply nervous? Or is there something much more serious unfolding?
Hello?
769-834 on the
Ma'am.
Hello?
Are you okay?
After the sedan stopped at the designated location, an officer approached the driver's door to perform the initial DUI checkpoint check. As soon as the window rolled down, the officer immediately noted the unstable condition of the driver, a young woman in her late teens.
Yes, I am okay.
Hi, I'm Officer Castellano, Albuquerque Police Department. Did you know that you're dragging your bumper?
Yes, I do know that. That's why I got
What's that?
Don't reach for it, obviously.
Tell him to step out. Unlock your door. Unlock your door.
I got it.
Step out.
So, 762, is there a unit trying to raise the checkpoint?
Step behind your vehicle.
Airport 769.
Where's the gun at?
Dog Charger is going up to the line. I was just flagged down saying he was involved in a hit and run.
Here. Ma'am, come with me.
Yeah.
No, relax.
That's clearly the
Come
case.
here.
We've got
Come
both
with
of
me.
them removed from the vehicle right now. 749 on a hit and run. Is there a call?
Yes?
Why are you dragging your front bumper?
Dragging my front bumper.
Yeah,
I don't know. It was dragging my front bumper.
Mm-hmm.
It was already dragged. It's been falling off since for a minute.
The witness will flag me down.
Why are you driving like that?
Why am I driving like that? It's my car.
Alright, step forward.
Hey, Linda. Linda. Ma'am,
Yes?
can you tell me, what is that white powdery substance under your nose?
White powdery something.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't touch your nose.
don't touch your face. Yeah, I can see it.
Ma'am, what are you snorting?
Nothing.
Okay.
I haven't been swearing nothing.
At this stage, experienced DUI officers aren't relying on a single clue. They're building what's known as the totality of the circumstances. The damaged vehicle, the unusual driving behavior, the driver's emotional responses, and the apparent white residue observed around her nose all become individual observations that officers document before making any enforcement decision. None of these factors alone automatically prove impairment, but together they may justify continuing the investigation. Notice how the officer keeps asking open-ended questions instead of making immediate accusations. Those responses can reveal inconsistencies, confusion, or signs of impairment while also giving the driver an opportunity to explain what happened. What do you think so far? Does the officer have enough reason to be suspicious, or is he jumping to conclusions too quickly?
So I'm a DWI officer.
Yes.
Where are you coming from? Where are you
I'm
headed?
coming from the west side.
From the
Over
what
there
side?
on Unser.
The what side?
Unser and Tower.
Let's go.
Okay. What's over there?
What's over there? My car.
No, your car's right behind me.
Yeah, it is right there.
Why do you seem
That's just
upset?
it was over there.
Why do you seem upset?
I don't.
You seem a little upset to me.
I really don't.
Okay. Can we have a conversation?
Yes.
All right. Where are you headed to?
I'm heading to my house in Rio Rancho.
Okay. How far is that from here?
Only like, maybe like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know where you're at right now?
Yes.
Where are you at?
I'm over here on Unser.
You're over here on Unser.
Yes.
Unser and what?
Course.
You're over at Unser and Coors?
No, Unser and Course, but I'm over here, like, close.
Do you know where you're at precisely?
No, not the street name precisely.
No.
That's the recording now.
Okay. Other than what I believe to be coke.
No, there isn't no coke.
Okay. Did you drink any alcohol tonight?
No, I didn't.
Oh, there's open container in the vehicle.
Yeah. Who's the open container belong to?
I don't know. What are you talking about, open container?
Of alcohol.
No, I didn't see no open container of alcohol.
That vehicle's your responsibility. Why don't you know
Yes,
about
it
that?
is. What do you mean responsibility to know about any alcohol? There isn't no alcohol in my car.
Okay. Do you feel safe to drive tonight?
Yes, I do. I'm trying to go home. I have work in the morning at 8 a.m.
At
Yes.
8 a.m.? Okay. So you said you had no alcohol.
Yes, none.
What about drug use?
No, don't drug use.
Don't drug use?
No. I know there isn't no substance in my
Don't
nose.
touch your face.
Don't touch your nose.
Okay. Well, sorry.
I forgive you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Really, there isn't no drug use. You
But
guys could drug
just-
test me right now.
Okay, so just this interactions be audio visually recorded.
Yes, I understand that.
Okay. Did you notice that you were hitting anything on the way here within the last like 100 yards of stretch?
Yes, I know some of my bumper was falling off, but I still drive it because
No,
it's a
what else?
car.
What else were you hitting?
Nothing.
So you weren't driving over anything in the road?
No, I wasn't.
Was there
Do
anything-
You see that car right here?
Was there anything laid out in the road?
No, there wasn't.
So there wasn't speed bumps in the road anywhere?
No, over here, no.
No, not over here. How about signs? Did you notice any posted signs before you were driving over to me at a high rate of
Yes.
speed?
Yes.
What did those signs say?
Those signs, they said stop signs, they said road signs,
They said road signs?
yes, like the speed limit signs.
Okay. So, ma'am, how do you feel right now? Do you feel defensive? Do you feel like you're gonna want to fight or hurt anybody or
No,
yourself?
I do not. I do not feel defensive.
Can you put your arms to your side? Thank you. All right, because I'm just me being a person to another person. You seem pretty upset. You seem pretty defensive, and you don't seem as if you're being quite honest with that blow you have under your.
I don't have any
Right
blow
nostril.
under my nose.
It's okay. It is what it is. So this is what's going to happen. Okay, I'm going to have you undergo a series of standardized field sobriety tests because through my training and experience,
Okay.
I believe you to be under the influence.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So, just so you know, your driving demeanor, you passed by signs that said checkpoint ahead. Slow down. You were driving over speed bumps like they didn't exist. You were dragging your bumper like you hit a curb from hell, and you didn't give two squats about it, and you continued driving anyway. You could have removed the bumper off your vehicle. It would have been less obvious, but you were drawing a lot of attention. And when you
This is the moment where the investigation officially shifts from a routine checkpoint contact into a standardized DUI investigation. Field sobriety tests aren't designed to guarantee someone is guilty or innocent. They're intended to help officers identify signs of impairment using nationally recognized testing procedures. Before every test, the officer carefully explains the instructions and often demonstrates them to make sure the driver understands what's expected. That process is important because poor instructions can affect the reliability of the results later in court. You'll also notice the officer explains why the checkpoint, flashing lights, and damaged vehicle all contributed to his suspicion. Every observation is being documented because prosecutors, defense attorneys, and juries may eventually examine every detail of this encounter. Based on everything you've seen so far, would you agree with the officer's decision to move forward with sobriety testing?
have a lot of flashlights shining near your vehicle, people yelling to stop, and you can't hear loud adults using their adult voices.
No, I
and
did hear you guys and I did stop.
Eventually. But for our safety, we're out here with reflective vests, and we don't want to get hit by cars. It's pretty scary, okay?
Yes, I understand.
So, what is going to happen is you are going to undergo serious and standardized sobriety tests.
Okay.
They're not pass or fail. Everything I have you do, I'm going to explain, I'm going to demonstrate for the divided attention test,
Yes.
and we will go from there, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, I do not.
No?
No.
All right. So, we don't have any strobe flashing lights or anything like that. Do you see that headlight right there by those gentlemen?
That one? The right one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go walk over to that headlight for me. And then turn around and face me once you get there. All right, just take a step forward. Perfect. Put your feet together, keep your hands to your side. Do you feel comfortable walking on those sandals?
Not really, but I'm gonna walk on them.
Not really, but I'm gonna walk on them?
Yes. Do you want me to walk barefoot?
It's up to you. It's whatever you're more comfortable in, because one of these tests you are gonna be walking.
Okay, well, I am gonna have an attorney, so it doesn't matter.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, you're going to have an attorney.
Yeah,
All right, so,
I am.
All right, so feet together, heels touching, toes touching. Place your hands to your side. Stand straight. Remain in that position. Do not move out of this position unless I direct you otherwise. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you ever had any type of brain injuries in the past?
Yes.
How long
I
ago?
recently just got into a car wreck about a week
A couple
ago.
minutes ago?
No, not a couple minutes ago. My bumper been like that.
How long has your bumper been like that?
Probably for like about a week.
Probably about a week.
Somebody hit into me.
Where did they hit you at?
They hit me in the front.
They hit you in the front? Was it
Yes, I was going forward
yeah?
and they went straight.
Like a head-on collision?
Not a head-on collision. It wasn't bad. I could still drive my car, so they just kept on going. But I
Did you go to the doctors or hospital about it?
Yeah, I went to the hospital like a day later,
A
but
day later? What was the results of that?
they just said I have to go to physical therapy
For what?
for about my back.
What's wrong with your back?
Well, it's been hurting. I told them that I got into a crash. The person hit me on back. It wasn't in my car, but it was in another car. They hit me back on, and that's where they hit my back. So they told me I'm gonna need to go to physical therapy.
Okay. Are you able to... What do you do for a living?
What I do?
Yeah.
I work at Maverick, the gas station.
Okay. Do you stand all day?
Yes.
Do you lift any boxes or stock or anything?
Yes.
Do you have to get down on your knees and get to the lower shelves and
Yes.
reach up high?
Yes. That's what you have to do every day. You have to put away the truck. You have to sit there and take out the
The horizontal gaze nystagmus test, often called the HGN test, is one of the most technical portions of a DUI investigation. Rather than evaluating balance, this test focuses on involuntary eye movements that can become more noticeable when someone is impaired by alcohol or certain drugs. That's why the officer repeatedly reminds the driver to keep her head still and move only her eyes. Even small mistakes during this examination can affect the officer's observations, which is why standardized instructions are so important. At the same time, nervousness, distractions, medical conditions, or misunderstanding directions can also influence a person's performance. This is one reason DUI cases frequently involve expert testimony during court proceedings. Watching this interaction, do you think the driver is simply struggling to follow instructions? Or are these genuine indicators that support the officer's suspicions?
trashes. You have to sit there and take care of customers, do everything like that. Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. So it sounds like you're pretty active at work.
Yes.
All right, place your hands to your side, please. All right. Keep your head straight. Look at the tip of my finger. I'm not going to put the light in your eyes. Just look at my finger, track it with your eyes only. Keep your head still. Do you understand?
Yes.
Just looking at your pupils for a second. Just keep your head still and track it with your eyes only. Do you understand?
Okay.
Do you understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
Keep your head still, please. Face your nose towards me.
Okay.
Yep, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And you want me to just follow my eyes, right?
Yep, eyes only. your head still, please. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. So you're moving your head with my finger, okay? You got to keep your head still, okay?
I have to keep only my eyes.
No, move only your eyes. We're almost done. We're going up and down. Just keep your chin where it's at.
Okay.
BGN. So this is the part that I told you that you're going to have to walk. Now I'll give you the option. You can remove your white sandals that's not covering your heel, or you can keep them on.
Okay. I guess I'll remove them just in case because I barely bought them tonight.
Okay.
And they were a little bit big.
So look at your left foot. Okay. Keep your left foot right where it's at. Put your right foot in front of your left foot. Touch heel to toe just like mine. Place your hands to your side. Stand in that position. Stay in that position. Do not start this test until I tell you to begin. You understand?
Okay.
Touch heel to toe, just like my feet.
So you want me to touch my other toe?
Like this. Left foot here. Left foot planted. Right foot in front of your left foot. Touch heel to toe, just like that. Hands to your side. Remain in that position. Do not start this test until I tell you to begin. You understand?
Okay.
When I tell you to begin, can you pitch an imaginary line from your front foot to my foot?
Okay.
Yes or no?
Yes.
All right. On that imaginary line, you're going to take a total of 9 steps, touching heel to toe. When you get to that 9th step, you're going to keep your front or lead foot planted, and with your back foot, you're going to take a series of small steps, turning yourself around. You're going to keep turning around until you face the direction that you came from on that same imaginary
so you want
line.
me to take 9 steps, and
Yes.
then from the 9 steps, turn around.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to demonstrate that for you, okay?
Okay.
And then you're going to return an additional 9 steps touching heel to toe. So
Okay.
this is the position you're in, and it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3. I took 3 steps for demonstration. You're going to take 9.
Okay.
Lead foot stays planted. Back foot is going to help you turn around just like this. A series of small steps, turning around, face the direction that you came from. Return an additional 9 steps touching heel to toe. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth until you get to how many steps? Until you get to how many steps?
9.
Okay, 9. When you're doing this test, you're going to look down at your feet. You're going to count each step out loud. You're going to keep your hands to your side. Don't raise them.
Okay.
And you're going to
Don't
continue.
raise them.
And do not stop this test until you've completed the test.
And just keep a straight line, right?
Yep. Do you understand the instructions to this test?
Yes. Can I start?
No.
Oh, no?
Do you understand the instructions to this test?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
So whenever I get to the 9th step, I just turn around, right?
In the manner that I showed you. Do you need me to show you again?
Yes, show me again.
So, 9th step. Back foot helps you turn around, taking a series of small steps, turning around, just like this.
Okay.
And then return an additional 9 heel to toe steps, just like that.
Okay.
Any other
I'll
questions?
count for you so you can see how many steps I do.
Do you have any other questions?
No?
Just remember, keep your hands to your side, okay?
Okay.
You may begin.
1, 2,
This space.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10 steps.
The walk-and-turn test measures much more than whether someone can walk in a straight line. Officers are observing divided attention, the ability to listen, remember instructions, maintain balance, count correctly, and perform physical movements at the same time. Everyday driving requires those exact mental skills, which is why this exercise is commonly used during impaired driving investigations. Throughout the test, the officer remains patient, repeating instructions multiple times to ensure the driver understands what is expected before scoring her performance. Whether the driver succeeds or struggles, Everything is carefully documented alongside the earlier observations made at the checkpoint. Up to this point, the investigation has steadily escalated from a damaged vehicle to formal sobriety testing. If you were standing in the officer's shoes with only the information available right now, would you have reached the same conclusion, or would you still have doubts?
I did not.
Are you done?
Yes.
All right, say less. All right, feet together once again, hands to your side. Remain in this position. Do not start this test until I tell you to begin. You understand?
Yes.
When I tell you to begin, you're going to elevate either foot of your choice, left or right, up to you, in front of you, approximately 6 inches high. Now, you're going to stand straight. You're going to keep your arms are going to remain to your side, and the foot that you're going to elevate, both of your legs are going to be straight. Foot is going to be up in the air, 6 inches high, toe pointed down to where your foot's flat and parallel to the ground, just like that.
It's like this.
Yep. Do you understand so far?
How many am I supposed to do?
I'll explain. But do you understand so far?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like this, right?
Yep. In that position, you're going to count in this manner. 1001, 1002, 1003, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
Do you understand the instructions?
Yes.
Do you have any questions for me?
So I'm just gonna go like 1001, 1100, 99, 98, 97, 96. Like that, right?
No, not even close.
Then what are you saying?
You're going to stand. You're not going to move.
Stand?
You're going to stand. You're going to stand straight, and
Okay.
you're only lifting up one foot. And you're going to lift that foot, toe pointed down, stare at that elevated foot, arms to your side, both legs straight, looking at the elevated foot, and you're going to count in this manner: 1001, 1002, 1003, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. And remember, foot is approximately 6 inches high off the ground, flat parallel. Do you understand?
Do I count it like just moving, or do I not move?
You don't move.
Okay. So
You just stand straight
I'm just gonna say 1001.
with your hands to your side.
1,999, like that?
No.
I thought you already did one, sorry. I did that.
So, I'll explain again. Arms to your side, both legs straight, one foot, either foot, one foot only, in front of you, toe pointed down, 6 inches high. In this position, you're not going to move out of that position. You're going to stare at that elevated foot, and you're going to count in this manner: 1001, 1002, 1003, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. Do you understand now? Relax your legs. Do you understand?
Okay.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Once you lift your foot up, you may begin.
1,001, 1,000, 999, 998, 997, 199, 96, 997, 995, 994, 993, 992, 993, 91, 990.
At this point, the officer has completed the 3 standardized field sobriety tests, and now he's comparing the results with everything he observed from the very beginning of the stop. Investigations like this aren't based on one failed exercise. They're built from a combination of driving behavior, physical observations, the driver's statements, and performance during the evaluation. It's also worth remembering that officers don't need proof beyond a reasonable doubt at roadside. Instead, they're determining whether probable cause exists to make an arrest, leaving the final decision about guilt to the courts. Notice how the officer gives the driver another opportunity to explain the white substance and deny alcohol or drug use before taking the next step. That final exchange can become just as important as the tests themselves because every statement is being documented. Looking at the entire encounter so far, do you believe the officer has enough evidence to justify an arrest, or would you need to see more before making that decision?
890, 889, 888, 887.
You can stop.
Okay.
Okay. So, no alcohol, no drugs.
No. And I don't have no cookie on my nose.
You do. What is it then?
I don't know. What are you talking about? I don't see
So do me a
anything
favor.
on my nose.
I'm going to give you a series of simple instructions, okay?
Okay.
I want you to cooperate with me,
Okay.
but I'm going to let you know right now, you are under arrest for driving under the influence of intoxicating liquor and or drug. You're gonna turn around, face my vehicle, and you're gonna put your hands behind your back. You're gonna do that right now.
I don't know what the hell are you arrested for.
Drugs and or alcohol.
This is the turning point of the encounter. Once the officer determines there is probable cause, the interaction changes from an investigative detention into a formal arrest. From this moment forward, officer safety becomes the primary concern. You'll notice the commands become shorter, clearer, and more direct because officers are trained to minimize uncertainty during the handcuffing process. Even when a suspect disagrees with the arrest, arguing on the roadside rarely changes the outcome. Instead, those disagreements are typically addressed later through attorneys and the court system. The driver clearly appears surprised by the decision, while the officer remains focused on safely completing the arrest procedure without unnecessary confrontation. These are often the highest-risk moments of any traffic stop because emotions can escalate very quickly. Do you think the officer handled this transition professionally, or would you have approached the arrest differently?
Yo.
That was crazy.
Hit and run course in Sequoia.
Yeah, it's like a big issue.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, they, one of the traffic guys took that video from
Outstanding. Ma'am, do you have anything in your pockets that's going to poke, prick, or stick me?
My phone.
Your phone is going to poke, prick, or stick me?
It's not gonna break you, but it's in my pocket.
Yeah, that's not
Obviously.
what I'm asking you about. Do you have anything in your pockets that's going to hurt me?
No, I don't.
Outstanding. Put your shoes back on.
It's stupid.
Okay, well, I'm going in your pockets. I got to search you into the arrest. My palm is going to face me at all times. I'm just going to make sure that I remove everything that does not belong there.
My puff is in your pocket, and I want that back.
Your what?
My puff.
What is a puff? I don't know
It's
what
it's a puff. It's a nicotine. I want to hit that right now.
All right, bend your elbows. I got to go in your back pocket. I'm going to pull your pocket towards me.
Yep, and my puff is in that pocket. Let me hit
Your
it.
dispo?
No, my puff.
What is
Let me
it?
hit
What is a dispo?
It's a nicotine.
All
or
right.
nic.
What pocket is it in?
Obviously in the back one that you just pressed.
There's absolutely nothing in there. Do you keep anything tucked inside your shirt, or are you wearing a bra?
No, I'm not wearing a bra.
Can you put your hair back behind your shoulders? Like swing it back?
I can't.
Perfect. I'm going to go below your chest line with the back of my hand. I'm only making sure that there's nothing in there that's going to hurt me. Cool. Let's go have a seat in this back seat right here. Ma'am, can you open up your mouth really wide for me? Really wide. Stick your tongue up in the air. That's strong.
Some viewers may wonder why officers conduct such a thorough search after someone has already been handcuffed. The answer is simple. It's a standard safety procedure known as a search incident to arrest. Officers are checking for weapons, sharp objects, illegal substances, or anything that could injure the officer, the detainee, or jail staff during transport. That's also why you'll hear questions about needles, knives, or anything that could poke, prick, or stick an officer. These questions aren't unusual. They're part of routine officer safety protocols followed across many jurisdictions. Even small items like vape devices or personal belongings are typically inventoried before transport to maintain accountability. While this process may feel intrusive to the person being arrested, it's designed to protect everyone involved. Have you ever seen this type of post-arrest search conducted differently, or does this match what you've observed in other body cam videos?
Promise y'all ain't doing shit.
Man, what's your social? Hello?
What?
What's your social?
For what?
Your social security number.
For what? What do you mean by social?
I gotta find out who you are, that's why. What's your social?
I know my social on my security.
What is it?
Funny. None of your business. I need to speak to a attorney.
I know.
I'm playing. I got my attorney on the call.
Yeah, you're
so
definitely gonna need to talk to an attorney. What's your first name?
None of your business.
Man,
I'm not speaking to an attorney.
You know I don't want to charge you with additional charges, but you have to identify yourself. You know that, right?
I don't know what additional charges I have.
You will pick up concealing ID.
Okay, well, I'll wait till I know my charges. Thank you.
You're being charged with DWI, and it sounds like you're being charged with a hit and run.
Hit and run for what? This is my car.
Leaving the scene of a motor vehicle accident up the road.
What vehicle seen up the road? Because there ain't no shit.
Yeah, you apparently hit somebody.
I actually didn't, so.
Okay, so what's your first name? I'm being nice to you. Why are you being mean to me?
You're being mean to me, but you put me in the back of a cop car.
Because you're under arrest.
For what?
DWI.
I ain't drinking while driving.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your first name?
None of your business. I'm speaking to my attorney.
Please, I don't have time for this.
I don't have time for you.
I really don't have time
until
for
my
this.
attorney gets here, I ain't speaking.
I don't want. I'm telling you, I don't want to charge you with concealing ID. Because if you don't tell me who you are, I'm going to drive you to the crime lab. I'm going to get you fingerprinted, and we're going to go from there. And
Aaliyah.
Huh?
Aaliyah.
How do you spell your first name?
A-L-E-A-H.
How old are you?
19.
19. 7:43. I see that I'm looking at my comments. It says that my driver was involved in a hit and run. Do we have any 49 on that?
Negative.
Here's an interesting twist in the investigation. Earlier, officers believed the damaged vehicle might have been connected to a hit and run, but the radio traffic now suggests that information may not have been accurate. Situations like this highlight how investigations constantly evolve as new facts become available. Officers often receive preliminary information that later turns out to be incomplete or mistaken, and it's their responsibility to verify those details before adding charges. Even though the suspected hit and run appears to lose support, that doesn't automatically affect the DUI investigation, which is based on an entirely separate set of observations and evidence. This moment is a good reminder that good police work involves correcting information when the facts change, not simply sticking with an early assumption. What do you think? Is this an example of officers responsibly verifying information, or should they have confirmed those details much earlier?
I told you I ain't getting no hit and run. I ain't no dumbass to crash and then come into a checkpoint.
Miss, let's go for a walk. Miss, let's go for a walk.
Okay.
We're going on the bus.
741.
Boss.
Yep, come on.
Can you start my 20-minute deficit time, please?
Yep, thank you. This way. This way. These back steps right here. Give me 1 second, let me get that door for you.
Is anything else coming with me? Where's my car? And my keys?
With your friend. I got you.
I'm here to take trips of the door.
Hang on now.
Walk all the way down there, miss?
Oh my god. My keys are not out there. They were on
I'm pretty positive those are yours. So, hey, this might be a little easier if you read along with me. If not, it's up to you. But I'm going to read only what's written in blue, okay? This is the New Mexico Implied Consent Advisory. I'm reading you the breath test advisory for this intoxilizer instrument. Listen to me, I'm about to tell you something important. You're under arrest for driving under the influence of intoxicating liquor and or drug. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, or laboratory technician, or technologist, who is employed by a hospital or a physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid by the law enforcement agency. Do you agree to take our test? Yes or no?
No.
I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privileges for 1 year. If you are convicted in court while driving under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand? Yes or no?
Yep.
Do you now agree to be tested? Yes or no?
Nope.
Sounds good.
Wait till my turning.
One of the most significant decisions in this entire encounter happens right here. After hearing the implied consent advisory, the driver declines to provide a breath sample. In many states, including New Mexico, licensed drivers agree to implied consent laws when they choose to drive, meaning that refusing a lawful chemical test can trigger administrative penalties such as a driver's license suspension even before the criminal case is resolved. Depending on local laws, prosecutors may also argue that a refusal should be considered alongside the other evidence presented during trial. Of course, drivers still have legal rights, including the right to challenge the arrest and the evidence in court. The officer calmly explains the consequences before documenting the refusal, ensuring the interaction is preserved on body camera. If you were in this situation, would you agree to the test, or would you exercise your right to refuse and let the legal process play out?
Makes my job easier. Thank you. Let's go.
That's right. Let me see it.
Come.
Where?
Downtown.
Why?
Because I said so, that's why.
Why? For what? Where's my shit? Well, you gonna bring my keys with me? Because I ain't leaving without my keys here. Sorry, we're going downtown. Bring my keys. I need my attorney.
All right, let's go. Come on. Come on. Hold on. Stay right there.
Who has my phone and my keys?
Your car has your phone and your keys.
My car has my phone and my keys. Well, where the fuck is my car?
Watch your step. Watch your hair.
Oh, my hair is fine. And my
Yeah,
stuff is
come on.
fine.
This way.
As the reality of the arrest begins to settle in, it's common to see emotions intensify during the transport phase. The driver is frustrated, repeatedly asking about her phone, keys, vehicle, and attorney while expressing her disagreement with what's happening. From the officer's perspective, however, the priority remains safely moving the detainee from the roadside to the detention facility without creating additional risks. Notice how the officer continues giving simple, calm directions despite the emotional responses. Maintaining professionalism during this stage is critical because even routine transports can become unpredictable if tensions escalate. Every instruction, response, and interaction remains captured on body camera, providing a complete record of how both parties conducted themselves. Whether you agree with the arrest or not, this portion of the encounter demonstrates why clear communication and patience are essential once someone is already in custody. Do you think both sides remained reasonably composed during transport, or did either person make the situation more difficult than it needed to be?
Where the f is my car?
Later. Hey. Hey, who's the transport officer?
I'm gonna seatbelt. Let me die, bitch.
Don't call me a bitch. That's such a mean word.
You are a bitch.
I'm not a bitch.
No, you
I
are.
promise.
You're wasting my time and my money.
Well, cool. Enjoy.
Gave my shit so I can get the up out of here. I have a attorney.
Okay. Be careful stepping out, please, okay? We're gonna hang a left. Got you.
Thank you.
We're gonna go straight ahead to these double doors. Watch your step, please.
Right now. It's so close and stupid. Go ahead.
Careful. No, lead the way, please. I got this, sir. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, let's go. Hang a left. Left. Your military left this, over here. One more left.
By this point, the roadside investigation is officially complete, and responsibility shifts from the traffic stop to the booking process. The officer has documented his observations, completed the field sobriety evaluation, informed the driver of the implied consent law, recorded the breath test refusal, and safely transported her for further processing. From here, prosecutors, defense attorneys, and the court, not the officers at the scene, will evaluate whether the available evidence supports the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. This is an important distinction that often gets overlooked. An arrest is the beginning of the legal process, not the final verdict. Every body cam recording, report, witness statement, and any additional evidence will ultimately be reviewed before the case reaches its conclusion.
After noting the driver's refusal to submit to a state-mandated breath test, officers completed their on-scene procedures and began the process of transporting her to the county detention facility. This is the final step in the on-scene arrest process, which involves transferring a detainee to the appropriate agency for further processing. Before moving, officers checked the condition of the handcuffs, ensured a safe distance between the two wrists, and confirmed that the driver could walk steadily. Despite her displeasure, she was forced to follow the instructions because the entire checkpoint area was active, and officers needed to ensure the safety of other vehicles.
Looking back at the entire encounter, several key factors shaped the officer's decision-making process. The investigation began with a visibly damaged vehicle entering a DUI checkpoint at an unusual speed, followed by observations of the driver's demeanor, her responses to questioning, and her performance during standardized field sobriety testing. Throughout the interaction, the officer repeatedly explained his instructions, documented his observations, and followed established procedures before making the arrest. The driver consistently denied alcohol and drug use while offering explanations for the vehicle damage and her behavior, setting the stage for issues that could later be examined in court. Regardless of anyone's personal opinion, this footage serves as an excellent example of why body-worn cameras have become such valuable tools. They preserve what was said, what was observed, and how decisions were made, allowing the legal system and the public to evaluate the encounter using the recorded evidence rather than speculation alone. Cases like this remind us that roadside encounters are often far more complex than they first appear. Officers are required to make quick decisions based on the information available in the moment, while drivers retain important legal rights that continue throughout the judicial process. Whether you believe this arrest was fully justified or think additional questions remain, respectful discussion helps everyone better understand the realities of law enforcement, public safety, and accountability. We'd love to hear your perspective. Do you think the officer handled this investigation correctly from start to finish? Or is there something you would have done differently? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown informative and as intense as we did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with friends who enjoy real-life body cam analysis. What starts as a routine late-night traffic stop quickly turns into a tense DUI investigation filled with repeated interruptions, emotional pleas, and a driver who insists she's only a block from home. But as officers begin standard field sobriety procedures, every instruction seems to become another point of frustration. Was the officer patient enough? Was the driver simply overwhelmed, or were the signs of impairment becoming impossible to ignore? Stay with us because this body cam footage captures every moment, from the initial stop all the way through the arrest, and there are several decisions made by both the officer and the driver that completely change the outcome of this encounter.
My husband
Your husband
gives
what?
you money.
What is that supposed? Does that make you above the law, Miss
Block
Arnold?
from my
It makes no
house.
difference whether you're a block from your
Why
house.
are you doing this to me?
Right, okay.
Why can't you just let me go home?
I know it's
You're
frustrating.
pissing me off.
I'm so.
You make this so impossible.
Well, it's not impossible.
No, because I'm old.
No, because you're happy to inform your husband that he. Oh, looks like your husband might be going with us too. Have a seat.
An officer with the O'Fallon, Illinois Police Department initiated a traffic stop after witnessing a motorist commit multiple traffic violations.
Evening.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Wagner with the O'Fallon Police. For a couple reasons I'm stopping you today.
Yeah.
One, you came across 2nd Street without stopping at that stop sign.
I did.
You did not stop completely because you crossed Smiley right in front of another car that had to hit their brakes to prevent from hitting you.
Okay.
And then you were driving on the wrong side of the road on 2nd Street there. Is there a reason for any of that? And then you just turned right here without using your blinker from the left lane.
I never use my blinker here.
You never use your blinker here? Well, you know it's a law, right?
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Do you have your driver's license on you?
Yes.
And your proof of insurance. Where are you coming from tonight?
I was at Shooters with my husband who retired.
Oh, I got you. Where do you retire from?
Bruce's Auto Repair.
Oh, okay. How long you been there?
Where?
At Shooters.
Probably like 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Here's my license.
Okay.
Here's my insurance. Here's my license.
Thank you. Mr. Arnold, how much have you had to drink tonight?
I had maybe 3 drinks.
Maybe 3 drinks? What kind of drinks were they?
Tito's and Diet.
Tito's and Diet? Like a Diet what? Diet Coke or Pepsi? Sorry, I'm a snob when it comes to it. Does that matter? Whatever they give you? Whatever they're giving to you?
Yep.
Okay. Arnold, right? It's your last name? Obviously it's on your license plate, right?
Yep.
Miss Arnold, where are you heading to?
Home.
Okay, without looking at a watch right now, I want you to look right at me. What time do you think it is right now?
Probably like 12.
Probably like 12? Okay. Miss Arnold, do you know the English alphabet at all?
Well, yes.
You know, I'm not trying to insult you. I gotta ask. All right, so here's what I want you to do. Can you put your hand on your steering wheel for me for a second?
I'm a block from my home.
I believe you that you're a block from your home. I can see that from your address. Can you put your hands on both of them for me? Now I want you to say, all I want you to do, Mr. Arnold, I want you to say the alphabet, the letters of the alphabet, not sing it, but say it from G to V. Can you do that for me? When I say start, do you understand what I'm saying?
I've started G.
You start at G and stop at V. Are you ready?
HIJKLMNOPQRSTUV.
Okay, well I didn't tell you to start though, okay?
This is one of the first moments where the tone of the stop noticeably changes. Instead of focusing on the officer's questions, the driver repeatedly references her husband and her proximity to home, almost as if either fact should influence the outcome. From a law enforcement perspective, neither changes the legal standard. Officers investigate behavior, driving performance, and observable impairment, not social status, family connections, or how close someone is to their destination. Notice how the sergeant stays focused on the reason for the stop despite the distractions. It's a reminder that DUI investigations are based on objective observations gathered throughout the encounter, not personal circumstances. What do you think? Would you have handled this conversation differently if you were the officer?
And you have to wait for me to tell you to start, but...
My husband...
Your husband what?
Gives you money.
Well, does that make you above the law, Miss Arnold?
No.
Okay, well, take that right here for me. Shut the car off for me. There you go. Wait right here for me, okay? Step out here for me. You can leave your phone in there.
I'm a block from my
10-4.
house, Bruce. Come on.
Well, go ahead and hang up your phone and step out here for me. Okay. Let's walk back here. Do you have any weapons on you or anything, do you?
Do I what?
You have any weapons or anything on you?
No,
okay,
God,
awesome.
I don't have any weapons.
Okay, awesome. Can you walk back there for me? Towards the back of your car? Thank you. Oh, gosh. Don't fall over. Come over here. Over here. Miss Arnold, do you hear me talking? Over here. Right here. Stop right there. Turn and face me for me. I see you're wearing glasses, right? Whoa, you okay?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I'm a block from my house.
It makes no difference whether you're a block from your house, okay, Mr. Arnold? The issue here is whether or not you're safe to drive and whether you made a good decision to drive or not, Mr. Arnold. Okay, so right now, I'm not thinking that's a good decision, but I'm gonna give you every benefit of the doubt here, okay? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm gonna have you turn and face me. That way your eyes aren't in the light, okay? Can you take your glasses off for me? Put your heels and toes together for me. Heels and toes together for me. Can we see how my heels and toes are together? Can you do that?
Yeah, but you know what? That makes you...
It's a balance thing. Yeah, that's exactly what it's for. Can you put your heels and toes together for me?
There's my husband.
That's fantastic. Can you put your heels and toes together for me? Your husband's not going to do anything that's going to sway my decision making whatsoever. Hey George, you want to stop him? That's the husband.
Why are you doing this to me?
Doing what, ma'am? Checking to make sure that you're okay to drive? Is that what you're asking?
I'm just going home.
That's not my question. I got to make sure you're okay to drive home, okay? You see my finger right here, Miss Arnold?
Yes.
Can you put your head perfectly still for me? Put your head straight up and down. There you go. You see the tip of my finger right here, Miss Arnold?
Yes.
It's going to move back and forth in front of your face. I want you to follow it with your eyes only without moving your head. You understand? You got to keep your head still. Do you understand what that means?
Why, yes.
Okay, put your arms down your sides for me. Down at your sides. There you go. Tip of my fingers can move back and forth, okay? Do you have any blindness in either eye or any eye abnormalities? I know you wear prescription glasses, but...
No, I don't think so.
No, you don't think so? Okay, perfect. Well, you got to follow the finger with your eyes only, okay?
I'm going to follow your finger?
I want you to follow this finger with your eyes only, only your eyes, okay? Ready?
Yeah.
Nope, keep your head still, Miss Arnold, only your eyes. Nope, arms not your sides, Mr. Arnold. You're not following instructions very good at all, okay?
The horizontal gaze nystagmus test, often called the eye test, is one of the most standardized field sobriety evaluations used by officers. It may look simple, but it requires the driver to follow very specific instructions while the officer watches for involuntary eye movements that can be associated with alcohol impairment. Throughout this section, the officer repeatedly explains the same directions because the driver keeps moving her head, talking, or stopping the test altogether. Whether those interruptions are caused by confusion, frustration, stress, or impairment, they make it significantly harder for the officer to complete a reliable evaluation. Every restart adds more time, but it also creates additional observations that become part of the overall DUI investigation.
These are very simple instructions. All you gotta do is follow my finger with your eyes, okay?
Why can't you just let me go home?
Because, Miss Arnold, because
I'm a block from my house.
and you drove from several blocks away, and you drove across
Just from shooters.
you drove across a busy roadway in front of another vehicle that had to hit their brakes to prevent from striking you. When you had the stop sign for that, then you drove on the wrong side of the roadway. So obviously, your driving was not safe to have been done. Hence why you've been pulled over, Miss Arnold. And now, if you want me to let you drive home, I have to ensure that you're safe to even make it there.
Will you let me go home?
Miss Arnold, what did I just explain to you?
Will you let me
What
go
did I
home?
just explain to you?
Will you just let me go home?
If I feel that you're not impaired by alcohol, Mr. Arnold, I'll be more than happy to let you drive home, okay? Mm-hmm. Understand? But
Yes.
but we're going to have to actually follow instructions and do what we're complete these field sobriety tests, okay? So put your hands back down your sides for me. Down your sides. You see the tip of my finger right here, Miss
Yes.
Arnold? It's going to move back and forth in front of your face, and I need you to follow the finger with your eyes only without moving your head. Do you understand what that means? Okay. Don't keep your eyes on the finger, Miss Arnold. You can blink if you have to. Just keep your eyes on the tip of my finger, okay?
I just want to go home.
I understand you want to go home.
to my
Me
puppy
too.
dog who's
Miss Arnold.
diabetic.
Miss Arnold. I want you to go home too, okay? But we have to get through all the rest of this, all right? Can you put your arms back down at your sides for me? You're having a difficult time remembering those
No, I'm
instructions.
not.
Well, you keep
I
breaking
just
them.
want to go home.
I want you to go home too, Miss Arnold, but you're delaying that right now. Okay? The longer we keep starting over, the longer you're delaying that you're going home, okay? Tip of my finger right here. Do you see it? Mm-hmm. Back and forth in front of your face. Follow it with your eyes only. Keep your eyes on the tip of my finger, okay? Nope, it's way out here, Miss Arnold. You gotta keep your eyes on my Miss Arnold.
I just want to go home.
Miss
to
Arnold,
my
you can't even
puppy.
follow simple instructions. I know it's frustrating to me too.
I just want to go home.
Yeah, well, to get home, Miss
Just
Arnold,
let
you
me
have
go
to do.
home.
Miss
I'm
Arnold,
a block over there. Just let me go
Miss
home.
Arnold. For that to happen, you're gonna have to follow these instructions, okay? Do you want to try again?
Sure.
Put your arms down at your sides, heels and toes together. There you go. Tip of my finger. You see the tip of my finger?
Yes.
It's going to move back and forth in front of your face. Keep your eyes on the tip of my finger and follow it with your eyes only without moving your head. You understand?
Yes. Can
Miss
I
Arnold,
just
you
go
got-
home?
Miss Arnold.
Can I just
Miss
go
Arnold,
home?
how many times have I explained this to you?
Just let me go home.
Miss Arnold.
I'm a block away
Miss
from
Arnold.
my house.
Miss Arnold, do you want to complete the rest of this or not? Because the more you ask, every time you stop and take your eyes off my finger, stop and tell me you want to go home, we got to start over.
Okay.
And you're delaying that. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand that? So are we going to try
I
this
just wanna
again?
go home.
You've expressed that. It is noted, Miss Arnold, that you want to go home. I am fully in understanding that you want to go home, Miss Arnold, okay? So you don't have to tell me that anymore. It's duly noted that you want to go home, okay? Put your arms down your sides for me. Tip of my finger. Keep.
By this point, one phrase has become the dominant theme of the encounter: I just want to go home. It's understandable that anyone stopped by police would want the situation to end as quickly as possible. However, once an officer has developed reasonable suspicion that a driver may be impaired, simply letting them continue driving is no longer an option. Notice how the sergeant doesn't raise his voice or abandon the investigation. Instead, he continues explaining why the tests matter and repeatedly offers the opportunity to complete them correctly. This portion of the interaction highlights one of the biggest challenges officers face during DUI investigations: balancing patience with public safety while trying to gather legally admissible evidence.
Your eyes on the tip of my finger, okay? I know it's
You're
frustrating.
pissing me off.
I'm so sorry. It's way out here. Nope. Keep your only your eyes. Move your eyes. You see the tip? See my finger?
Yes.
Follow it with your eyes. I know.
Okay. Can I just please go home and go to bed?
Go real slow, Miss Arnold, okay?
Mm-hmm. I see your finger.
I know you do. And I'm checking your eyes.
I just want to go home and go
I know
to
you.
bed.
I know you do. And I appreciate
And
that.
my puppy dog's diabetic. I just
Yeah.
want to go home. I'm a block away from home.
You're a little more than a block, but it's okay.
No, I'm 2 blocks or 3 blocks.
Okay.
I'm going to go down here and turn.
Okay. Eyes on my finger. Keep that head still for me. There you go. Real slow. Okay. Go straight up, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Keep your head still. Nope. Bring your head back down. Only move your eyes. Take any prescription medicines for anything, Mr. Arnold?
Yeah.
What do you take prescription medicines for?
Well, you want to know all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just go home?
Miss Arnold, the more you ask me if you're going to go, if you can go home, it's already been noted that you want to go home, okay?
I wanna go
Do you
home.
feel like, do you have any leg injuries, Miss Arnold, at all?
No.
Leg or back injuries?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Perfect. Come over here for me. See where my flashlight is? I want you to stand on that flashlight and look at my police car, okay? Can you do that? Turn your whole body towards my police car. There you go. Now, what I want you to do, Miss Arnold, I want you to put your left foot out in front of you, like this, and put your right, now, I want you to imagine a straight line that comes out, the width of your left foot that goes on forever, okay? Can you do that for me?
Everybody.
Everyone that I think is impaired by alcohol or drugs,
I
yes.
just want to go home. I'm not drugged.
We've expressed that. I said alcohol or drugs.
Oh, I've had
Let me ask you a question, Miss Arnold. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you barely feel the effects of the alcohol you've drank, and 10 being you're drunker than you've ever been before, where would you put yourself right now?
1 to 10.
1 to 10.
6.
A 6? Okay.
Can I just please go
Okay,
home?
Miss Arnold, do you want to attempt to walk the straight line for me? No. You want to listen to the instructions? I want you to imagine a line, Miss Arnold, that goes the width of your foot, okay, from your left foot. Goes on forever. It's a straight line. Now, nope, I don't want you to go. I didn't tell you to walk anywhere. I just want you to imagine
can
a
I
line,
just
Miss
go
Arnold.
home?
Miss Arnold, you're delaying that. We could have been done with this 10 minutes ago if you would just listen to simple instructions. I'm trying to get you home, but you're not following any simple instructions at all.
I just want to go home.
I heard you. That's probably the 14th time I've heard you say that, okay? So, imagine that line that goes out from your left foot that goes on forever, okay? Put your right foot, your right foot in front of your left like that. Heel to toe. Can you put your right foot in front of your left heel to toe?
Yes.
Can you do it like mine is? Your right foot's not in front of your left foot.
Oh, you make this so impossible.
Well, it's not impossible. It's actually scientifically proven as
I just
accurate.
want to go home. I live a block from here. I just want to go home.
I agree with you that you live a block from here.
I just want to go home.
Okay. Can you even get into the starting position, Mr.
We're reaching a critical turning point in the investigation. After observing multiple traffic violations, hearing the driver's admission to consuming several alcoholic drinks, watching repeated difficulty following simple instructions, and seeing unsuccessful attempts at standardized field sobriety tests, the officer now has to determine whether probable cause exists for an arrest. Remember, officers don't base DUI arrests on just one clue. They evaluate the totality of everything they've observed from the very beginning of the traffic stop. Every statement, every driving behavior, every test, and every interaction contributes to that decision. Looking at everything you've seen so far, do you believe the officer has enough evidence to make the arrest, or would you have wanted to see additional testing first?
Arnold?
Not like this.
Not like this? Can you... Okay, well, I don't even feel comfortable trying to get you to do this because you can't even put your right foot in front of your left
I
foot.
just want to go home.
Okay, can you balance on one? How about, can you think you can balance on one leg? Like if I wanted you to raise a foot, I don't care which one, about 6 inches off the ground like that, you think you could do that?
No, because I'm old.
No, because you're old? Okay, well, how about this? This one's really simple, okay? So all I want you to do is put your heels to toes together. Can you put your heels and toes together for me?
No, because that's impossible.
It's not impossible. I'm standing just like
It's
it.
not impossible to balance like this.
I'm standing just like this.
Okay, but
All right. Now I want you to keep your arms out your sides. And when I tell you to, but not yet, I want you to tilt your head towards the sky and close your eyes. When I say start, I want you to think about 30 seconds passing. Whenever you think 30 seconds has passed, are you here? Can you hear me?
yes.
Okay. Whenever you think 30 seconds has passed, bring your head back down and say stop. Okay. What's the word you're going to tell me?
Stop.
Awesome. All right. Can you put your arms back down at your sides for me? Tilt your head back. Oh, the heels and toes
It
together.
just makes you.
Heels and toes together.
Oh my gosh.
All right. You understand the instructions that you're supposed to do?
Yes, I do. And I understand.
Okay, tilt your head back for me. Close your eyes.
How can I do it?
Close your eyes.
Lights like this.
That's what you're closing your eyes for.
Oh.
There you go. And start.
Now what do I do?
I gave you the instructions and you told me you understood
Stop.
them.
Okay, stop.
How much time was that?
30 seconds.
30 seconds? How'd you get there?
This is the moment the investigation officially shifts from a roadside DUI stop to a custodial arrest. By now, the officer has combined several key factors: the traffic violations he personally observed, the driver's admission that she consumed multiple alcoholic drinks, her repeated difficulty following standardized instructions, and his overall observations during the field sobriety tests. An arrest doesn't require proof beyond a reasonable doubt. That standard is for court. At this stage, the officer only needs probable cause that a crime has been committed. Notice that even while announcing the arrest, he keeps his tone calm and explains what will happen next. Maintaining professionalism during emotionally charged moments is essential because every word and action is being documented by body-worn cameras.
I just kind of.
Okay. Place your hands behind your back for me.
Oh.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Oh, can I please go home?
All right. You're going to arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol.
Why? Are you kidding me?
No, ma'am.
Can I just please go home?
You're going to go home after we do some processing, okay?
Oh.
Have anything in your pockets at all?
No.
Anything illegal in your car?
No.
Just like you want to go home, I do too. Come over here. This way, Miss Arnold.
I just want to go home.
I know you do. Me too. I want you to go home as well.
Was my husband going to be told?
Yep. I'd be more than happy to inform your husband that he... Oh, looks like your husband might be going with us too. Have a seat. Don't fall. Don't fall.
I'm not.
You just fell into my door.
I can't see where I'm going.
That's why I have my flashlight here. There's a footstep right there. Put your hand on the
Yeah,
footstep.
but how can I do this?
Well, you want me to put him in front of you, Miss Arnold?
No, I can't do this.
I
with
meant
my
the
hands behind me.
I meant the handcuffs. That's why I asked if you want me to put them in front of you. But you're not listening, so.
I am listening.
Okay. All I want you to do is take a deep breath in, as deep as you can, and then blow as long, as hard as you can. Don't stop blowing until it beeps at you, okay?
Do I want to do this?
Huh?
Do I want to do this?
I can't give you legal advice, okay? I just have to...
This next decision is one that often has major legal consequences. The officer is requesting a breath sample under the state's implied consent laws, which generally require licensed drivers to submit to chemical testing after a lawful DUI arrest or face administrative penalties. Instead of immediately complying, the driver looks to her husband for guidance before ultimately refusing the test. It's important to understand that refusing a breath test doesn't automatically prevent prosecution. In many jurisdictions, the refusal itself can trigger a driver's license suspension and may even be presented as evidence depending on local laws. If you were in this position, would you choose to provide the sample or exercise your right to refuse, knowing there are still consequences either way?
I have to ask you to do it, okay? All right, ready? Here we go. Miss Arnold?
He says don't do it.
Okay, well, that's your choice, Miss Arnold. Do you understand the ramifications of your license suspension if you do? Okay. I'm giving you the option.
I don't know.
The law requires you to provide a
I
breath
was
sample.
just going home from Shooters.
All right, take a deep breath in.
He said don't do
Okay,
it.
then I need you to hit the R button if you want to refuse.
Do what?
Hit the R button if you want to refuse. There you go. All right, go all the way around here and have a seat in that stool. What stool your husband was at. Driving under the influence of alcohol. Both of you.
Or if you mention it in any other state.
Do you want to go home tonight?
Or
You're going to listen to him and be quiet. I don't care how long you've been here. I don't care who you think you are, what you think you vote to this department. I don't care about it.
Whatever. Let me
You
tell you
sit there
something.
and you listen.
I've been a citizen of this goddamn fucking town
I don't care.
for my entire life.
Good for you, sir. Don't drink and drive.
Oh, fuck you.
Have a seat right there. You're gonna go home. The faster he keeps his mouth shut. Nope, other chair. Over here.
But he doesn't.
Over here.
He shouldn't have anything to do with me.
He didn't. He made his own choices. You're gonna go, but the more he has, do you see this? I'm a supervisor, okay? So every time he starts to act up like that, I have to intervene.
But it shouldn't.
It slows you down because I'm processing you, because you're my
But it
arrestee.
shouldn't.
But it does because he can't act like an adult. That's why,
I
okay?
just want to go home.
Okay. And you had told me out there that you had drank 3 Tito's and diets, right?
Yeah,
In the
and
course of
then
the
I
time?
went to First Street and had probably another espresso martini
Espresso martini.
because they're so good.
And you told me out in the field that I asked you on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you barely feel the effects of the alcohol you drink, 10 being you're drunker than you've ever been. You rated yourself a 6 when I pulled you over. Does that still sound about right?
I guess.
You guess so? You would rate yourself a 6 right now so you could feel the effects of the alcohol right now?
I guess 5, 6.
5 or 6?
Out of 10?
Out of 10, yeah.
I guess.
Okay. And you feel safe to operate a vehicle?
Yeah, I just want to go home.
Okay.
A block from here. I just want to go home.
Well, you're more than a block from your house now because you're at the
No,
O'Fallon
I'm
Police
like 2
Station.
blocks.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to give you your phone. I got to do some fingerprints. I'm going to give you your.
Once inside the station, the emotional reality of the arrest begins to set in. The driver appears genuinely surprised to learn that DUI is being handled as a criminal offense rather than simply receiving a traffic ticket. That's a misconception many people have until they experience the process firsthand. Booking procedures like fingerprinting, photographing, and documenting evidence are routine steps designed to preserve the integrity of the case. Meanwhile, the officer continues explaining the legal process while attempting to keep the interaction focused despite repeated interruptions. Moments like these demonstrate how quickly a night intended for celebration can transform into criminal charges, financial penalties, and a potentially long-lasting impact on someone's driving privileges.
Phone.
My fingerprints?
Yep, I need your fingerprints because you're being charged criminally. So hop up here.
Oh, criminal.
Yep, that's a criminal charge. Come on, let's go. It's a criminal charge to be arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No, can't make this stuff up. Good. You know what, ma'am? That affects me none that you want to donate to me. I don't care. It makes me no difference. I don't care. That does not make you above the law. That does not make you above the law. Don't care. You shouldn't have drove. You shouldn't have drove. You shouldn't have drove. What? She's going to the bathroom. She has to go to the bathroom. I'm allowing her to go to the bathroom.
I'm treated like a goddamn person that
Drove and drunk. That's what you're being treated as right now.
No. Okay, what about all the criminals that come across?
Are they here? Can you show me some illegal people that jumped the border here right now? Then call customs.
Yeah, we had a good time. It was the retirement
That's
party.
great, but it's still against the law to drive a car.
But I was just going home.
I don't care where you're going home.
But you know what? Do you know how many times I've driven home?
Great. Then guess what? Now I got you. Okay. And now you won't do it again. Come here.
That's nice.
Don't care. You see this black bracelet? One of my best friends was hit and killed by a drunk driver. I have zero sympathy for
I'm
you
not
right
a
now.
drunk
You are a drunk
driver.
driver.
I am not.
I need your
No,
right index finger.
I'm not
You
a
are.
drunk driver.
You are. Right index finger. Or you're going to go in the cell. I need your right index finger right now.
I'm a block from my
Don't
house.
care. I'm sick of you guys trying to justify drinking and driving. I don't want to hear it anymore.
And you never go to Shooters?
I don't go to Shooters. I don't live in O'Fallon. Remember we talked about this?
No, I don't remember.
I know. It's because you're drunk.
No, I'm not. Where do you live?
It's none of your business where I live. Let
That's
go of my
not
hand.
nice to
I don't
say.
care. I don't owe you anything. Let go.
put up with your guys' bantering and stuff and not visiting.
It's not bantering.
It is bantering.
I live here,
That's great.
and I love my life.
I appreciate that. I'm happy that you love your life.
But you shouldn't do this to me because
Why
you
not?
don't want to live here. I was just going.
I didn't know the statute said that driving under the influence is illegal unless you live in O'Fallon.
I was just going home.
It does not say unless you're going home either. It says driving a vehicle under the influence of alcohol, drugs, or other intoxicating compounds, rendering you incapable of operating the vehicle safely, which was clearly what was going on tonight. So, because you wanted him to look you in the eyes and tell you what's going on, I'm gonna be real with you.
This is arguably one of the most personal moments in the entire body cam footage. The officer briefly explains that one of his close friends was killed by a drunk driver, providing context for why he takes impaired driving enforcement so seriously. While officers are expected to enforce the law objectively, experiences like these can understandably reinforce their commitment to preventing similar tragedies. At the same time, he also acknowledges that the couple appears to be otherwise respectable members of the community who simply made a bad decision. That distinction is important because law enforcement often encounters ordinary people on what turns out to be one of the worst nights of their lives. Public safety, however, requires officers to act before a tragedy occurs, not afterward.
So you guys, but listen, but you are being an ass, and I'm gonna be real with you. You're being an ass because you made a decision. My job, look, my whole job tonight is on a grant from the Department of Transportation to arrest drunk drivers, which is why I'm getting paid time and a half to arrest drunk drivers tonight. And you want to know why? You see this bracelet? Go sit down. Go sit down. You are drunk. Both of you are drunk.
I'm not.
Then blow on the breathalyzer. Exactly. Why? Because she's drunk. And look, I'm not stupid. I'm an expert in this, okay? Nor do I care. What I'm explaining to you is I appreciate everything you've done for the community. I appreciate that you've lived here your whole life. I appreciate that you've owned a business for that long. You're an upstanding citizen. You are an absolute upstanding citizen. But you made a mistake. Both of you did. And we're here, and it's not the end of the world. We live in a free country that you're innocent until proven guilty.
What it's going to cost us?
I'm sorry, but you made that choice, not us. So you want to be an ass to yourself. Wake up in the morning and yell at yourself when you look at all this paperwork. Well, then stop being ignorant to us, because we didn't do this to you. But I'm tired of listening to your justification that because you live in this town that you're exempt from DUI laws.
I'm not saying I'm exempt from any laws.
That's what you're telling us. That because you've lived here.
All I'm saying is, we were a block and a half.
And you drove from Shooters, which is over 11 blocks away from your house. And your wife crossed in front of a vehicle that she failed to stop at a stop sign and nearly caused an accident. Had that person not been paying attention, they would have hit her. How would you have felt then? When they T-boned your wife on the driver's side, how would you feel about her driving decision then? Would you feel good about it then?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you. Now just sit there and let the process get finished and move on, okay?
So I have to pay an impounded fee? Are you kidding me?
I don't make the laws here. I don't even look here. You're councilman.
We gotta pay an impounded fee.
Yeah, your councilman passed that law, not me.
So where is it at?
It's should be was it O'Fallon Shallow or Cleats? I'll look at it. Ask me, we were doing fingerprints. You know how many times I've driven home, right? Implying that you've done this numerous times.
But I have driven home in Shooters every time I'm there.
Yeah, well, probably
how else do you get home if you don't drive?
Uber, Lyft, friends that are sober that aren't drinking. That's how. That's what the court's going to tell you when you go to court. You know why? Because your license is going to.
The consequences continue to add up long after the handcuffs come off. Beyond the criminal charge itself, the driver now faces administrative license suspension, mandatory towing and impound fees, court appearances, and significant financial costs. These penalties are designed to discourage impaired driving and protect the public, but they also serve as a reminder that a DUI arrest rarely ends with a single citation. One decision made behind the wheel can ripple into months, or even years, of legal, financial, and personal consequences. As this case moves toward its conclusion, pay close attention to how the officer carefully explains each step of the legal process. Regardless of emotions, transparency about what comes next is an important part of professional policing.
Be suspended, so I might as well start explaining that to you now.
suspend my license.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, your license will be suspended because you refused to take that breathalyzer like you were asked. So your license suspension will begin on the 46th day after today. You've got a 1-year license suspension that will begin. Your license is still valid when you leave here for 45 days. You want to look at this so you can understand what this paperwork is? Okay. Well, this is your receipt to drive. This is what counts as your driver's license because your driver's license stays with me, okay? So this explains on the front of it that on the 46th day after today, because you refused to submit to chemical testing when required, your license suspension will be for 12 months. And you're going to get the same form here in a minute. But this is your copy of that. That's your receipt to drive. Okay? To get your vehicle, we'll put that yellow one with us so you understand. Your vehicle has been impounded and put in cleats towing. It is not eligible for release until 12:13 p.m. on the 23rd because there's a mandatory 12-hour hold on it to allow you time to sober up before you get a release for your vehicle.
Oh my God!
That's state law. I don't get to change that. Okay, write your lawmakers if you don't like it. I don't have to agree to it. But so to get your vehicle, you have to bring this yellow piece of paper and $500.
So how do I get there if I can't? I gotta walk there.
You'll have to call a friend or get a ride.
Oh my God!
You'll have to come, but you have to come to the O'Fallon Police Station with this yellow piece of paper and $500. If you wish to contest, the $500 is mandatory. That's based on your lawmakers of the city of O'Fallon. We don't make the laws, we just enforce them. So if you don't like that one, I'd write your alderman and mayor if you don't like that impoundment fee. But if you wish to contest that impoundment fee, you can request to do so in writing. The instructions are on this form like so. But the hearing would be all the way on January 18th. If you were to contest that, and that's perfectly fine if you do, but you can still get your vehicle out and contest and try and get your $500 back, okay? The citations you're being issued from me is one citation for driving under the influence of alcohol, one for disregarding an official traffic control device when you blew that stop sign in front of that car, one for driving on the wrong side of the road on 2nd Street, and one for failing to signal your turn on Weber and 2nd. You have a mandatory court appearance on January 25th, 2024 at 1:30 p.m. St. Clair County's Courthouse in Belleville, room 108. You understand?
Yes.
Okay.
At this stage, the roadside investigation is over, and the legal process officially begins. The officer carefully explains each citation, the court date, the driver's temporary driving privileges, and what happens next. This may seem routine, but it's actually an important part of due process. Officers are expected to clearly communicate the charges and ensure the driver understands the immediate consequences. Notice that the conversation has shifted from determining whether a crime occurred to explaining how the justice system will handle the case moving forward. This reinforces that an arrest is only the beginning. The courts ultimately determine guilt or innocence based on the available evidence.
And then as soon as your ride gets here, you'll be free to go, okay? So you want to have a seat, Officer Penner's putting off the paperwork for you. Are you saying I was nice? To a point, until I put the handcuffs on.
I'm almost 7 years.
I believe you. I know. I can see that in your driving history, and I appreciate that, and I respect that, and I'm glad that, just like I told your husband, you guys are upstanding citizens. I agree with that, and that does. I do respect it, but that doesn't make you exempt from mistakes. That doesn't make you exempt from mistakes. No, actually, my overtime shift ends in 9 minutes, so this kind of works out perfectly. This kind of works out perfect.
Overtime?
Yeah. It's a grant, actually, funded by the Illinois Department of Transportation to stop and enforce impaired driving, oddly enough. Because that's not my job. I'm not a taxi.
But if you're off the clock.
No.
And Brett's not here.
No, I'm not taking you home.
It's a block away.
No, it's about 8 blocks away, and I'm not driving.
No, it's not 8 blocks away.
Okay.
One of the biggest misconceptions during traffic stops is the belief that officers stop drivers based on assumptions or personal characteristics. Here, the sergeant explains exactly why he initiated the stop. The observed traffic violations came first, long before he knew the driver's age, background, or personal circumstances. That's a critical distinction because impaired driving investigations almost always begin with observable driving behavior rather than suspicion alone. Throughout this encounter, the officer repeatedly returns to those initial violations as the foundation for every decision that followed. Looking back at the beginning of the video, do you think those driving behaviors justified the stop, or do you see this situation differently?
I didn't know you were old when I pulled you over. All I knew is that you blew You blew a stop sign, cut a car off, and drove on the wrong side. You did. You did. It's all on camera. You're going to see it in court. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. Then you drove on the wrong side of the road. Then you failed to turn your turn signal on when you told me, I don't use my turn signal at this stop sign. You told me that. Oh my gosh, it's still the law. Because I was actually following the car in front of me until you cut them off. And then my attention went to you. It's like fate. I know, right? Fate works in mysterious ways.
Like karma?
Yeah, sure, karma.
You wait.
Was that a threat? Is that a threat? Okay.
The Carla comes back.
Carla will come get me?
As the body cam footage comes to a close, it's worth remembering that what we've watched is only one part of the legal process. A body camera captures what happens in the field, but prosecutors, defense attorneys, judges, and sometimes juries evaluate much more before a case reaches its conclusion. That's why every statement, every instruction, every observation, and every recorded interaction matters. Whether you agreed with every decision made here or not, this footage provides a rare look into how DUI investigations unfold in real time, showing both the challenges officers face and the consequences that can follow impaired driving.
Well, I appreciate that.
The suspect pled guilty to driving under the influence of alcohol. She was sentenced to 2 years court supervision and ordered to pay $2,000 in fines and fees. 3 traffic citations were dismissed pursuant to plea negotiations. Please tune in tomorrow to see the body cam video of her husband's DUI arrest.
This incident serves as a powerful reminder of how quickly an ordinary evening can turn into a criminal investigation. What began as a traffic stop for multiple moving violations evolved into a DUI arrest after the officer documented driving behavior, obtained admissions about alcohol consumption, attempted standardized field sobriety testing, and followed the required investigative procedures. Throughout the encounter, the officer repeatedly explained his actions, gave multiple opportunities to comply with instructions, and documented the process from start to finish. Regardless of personal opinions, the body cam footage highlights the importance of safe driving, accountability, and the role body-worn cameras play in providing transparency for both law enforcement and the public. What do you think? Did the officer handle this investigation professionally, or is there something you would have done differently? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown as insightful as it was intense, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with others, and subscribe for more real-life body cam breakdowns, police analysis, and in-depth incident reviews. We'll see you in the next one.